Airica about to be back again with another video. Make sure you go down there and subscribe right now, okay? Right now. So I just washed my hair, obviously. This is going to be a retwist my hair with me / a lock do's and don'ts, okay? I'm not gonna show y'all the whole entire time me twisting my hair, but I will just to get through with the do's and don'ts. And I'm gonna speed it up, you know, and yeah. Today I am using Loc Twist Braids Wave Edge Gel Extra Hold Lemongrass Scent. This is what it looks like. I got it from my local beauty supply store. It was $24. It said that's the sale. I think it's originally like $32, something like that. I don't know. So we're just gonna take a minute and pray that this works for my hair. I'm tired of spending money that I don't have. Let's pray real quick. Dear Jesus, please don't let Airica spend another dollar that does not end up being beneficial for her hair. Amen. Okay, so with that being said, y'all, like I'm not even playing. Like, this is for real. I'm so tired of spending so much money on hair gel and none of it ends up working. So let's get into the retwist. Look at my hair. I'm about to step back so y'all can see the length check. Can y'all see that? Period. Okay. Coming to you live. That's what they say. Coming to you live in my moo-moo. Because it is late. It's not late, but it's late for me to be doing this because it's gonna take like 2 hours. So first, spraying my hair with rose water. Oh, ew, darn, that was like oil. I'm not gonna squeeze my locks anymore because that's not a good idea. So anyway, I'm spraying rose water all over my hair to put that moisture back in. Unpopular opinion, but I do moisturize my hair with conditioner. I know most people don't, and most people just like wash it. I use conditioner, especially because I feel like I have to with this color in my hair. So now I'm putting some oil. I have to be very careful because this oil is very liquidy and I don't want to spill it. My hair is getting so long. This is so crazy. Okay, oil is in. Now, let's begin. So I'm starting with the back, obviously. Just gonna put all my hair up and try to section off the back row. I don't do that whole using mirrors. I don't do that. I don't do that. That's doing a lot. I just don't do that. I just feel and let the Loc spirits guide me and pray that it's straight. Because I don't go that long without a retwist for my hair to just be like completely wilding. Okay, so, oh, that hurts. First, lock do lock your hair. That's a no-brainer. Lock your hair. If you're thinking about locking your hair, lock your hair. If you're contemplating, maybe I should lock my hair, lock your hair. Everyone should lock their hair. Lock your hair. Lock your hair. That's number one. Don't not moisturize your hair. Guys, it's so important to moisturize your hair It's very important to moisturize your locks. So important. Your locks need attention. Your locks need love, which is why I use my rose water. I spray it with rose water every day. Sometimes I might be a little lazy and not spray it every day. Or if I'm doing like a head wrap, because I don't want the head wrap to get wet, I won't spray it. But as for every day, no, every other day besides the days that I'm using a head wrap, I'm going to spray my hair. Going to spray it. That is super important. You will definitely feel when your hair is dry and needs moisture. So listen to your hair. Same like you would if you are a loose natural and had curls. You will feel that dryness. Second, do. I say do start it yourself. Like, there's literally no reason to not start it yourself, honestly. It's not hard, unless you just like really don't want to, or want to do coils. I think coils might be just a little bit trickier, but if you're starting with twists, if you don't save that money, literally save that money and just do it yourself and save yourself that trouble. Y'all, we in a recession. We are in a recession. We do not have money to just be giving to people like that. So I definitely recommend starting it yourself. It kind of makes the journey more personal when you start it yourself. Yeah, and then you don't have to spend money. Really, you don't have to spend money until you want to style, or unless you just want to enjoy the luxury of getting your locks done, which I definitely understand. So you really could wait until your first retwist to get your hair done. That's if you don't want to just keep doing yourself and do the styles yourself. Styles can be tricky, especially depending on how short your locks are. So yeah, I would definitely recommend starting them yourself. I started them myself. I know a few people who have started them themselves. It's not hard. You just have to make sure your hair section, well, that's if you even care about sections. Like, I know there's some people who don't care if their sections aren't perfect. Like, you know, that's just how they want their locks to be. So your sections don't have to be perfect if you don't want it to. Okay. Don't listen to others. So I'm saying this lightly. So just like any hair experience, hair journey goes, it's easy to listen to other people and their opinions. Don't listen to others like all the time. Like, depending on who it is. When it comes to your hair, you know your hair. Okay, you know your hair, so don't just be taking advice from just anybody and you trying to tell them like, hey, my hair needs this, and they're like, you know, it does. Listen to your hair and don't let them influence what you do with your hair, especially if you know how your hair works. Because I can listen to people and listen to them that this product works and they swear by it. No, this set my hair up for failure. It set my hair up for failure. Like, I spent that money for no reason because it did nothing. So I definitely feel like do what works, try what works, and then after that, you know, just keep it pushing. But don't let others persuade you into not knowing, you know, how your own hair is. Let's see what's next. Do wash your hair. Y'all, that whole you can't wash your hair when you first start your locks is a lie. That is a lie. That is a myth. Do not listen to that. The people who do that are dirty. I'm sorry, they're dirty. I go to the gym. So that means I sweat through my scalp. Every time I sweat, I'm feeling it through my scalp. There's no way that I was going 2 months without washing my hair. That's nasty. That is so nasty. That is so nasty. My hair would literally stink and be so itchy. So don't listen to that. Please don't. If you feel like I would say at least wait a month, but after that, wash your hair. feel free to wash your hair. Don't use a product that will cause a lot of buildup in your hair, which is very easy because your hair is now locked. So once something get in there, if it's not easy to come on out, then it's not going to come on out. But don't use like a super thick product. I just use the Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. I know a lot of people use that who have locks, so I would definitely recommend using that. But yeah, please wash your hair. Now, if you have coils, that might be a little different because I know that is easier to come undone. As for twist, y'all, I have, with all due respect, Kunta Kinte hair, which means my hair is trained, and when I put these twists in my head, they didn't go anywhere. They did not move. People be like, oh, the twist might come unravel. Unravel where? Y'all, my twist literally did not move at all. Like, I was so concerned, like, oh my gosh, you're gonna come unravel. No, they did not come unravel, like not even a little bit. So me washing my hair was not a problem at all, because even when I washed my hair for the first time, it did not unravel at all. Like I said, my hair does not play, and it was not moving. So yeah, if you have hair like mine, even if your hair does come unravel, it's not the end of the world. Just twist it back. The world will not end. Yeah, the world definitely will not end. Be patient. This is coming from someone who is very impatient. So take it from someone who is impatient. Be patient. This is a lock journey for a reason. So that means that it's going to take some time. Your hair is not going to look how you might want it to look right away, because again, it's going to take some time. It's a part of the journey, and you have to be able to live in that journey and not rush the process. Okay, it's so hard. It's so hard. So that means if you feel like you want to do a protective style to make the time go by faster, then do that. Like, don't let no one talk you out of doing a protective style. If you want to put braids over it, put braids over it. If you want to put a wig on it, then put a wig on it, just to, let the time go by. But don't feel like you have to rush. The time is going to go by fast. I promise you, it's going to go by so fast. You will see. Yeah, so do not rush the process. Enjoy it to the fullest, because it'll go by so soon, and you're going to look back at the pictures and be like, oh my gosh, where did the time go? So definitely allow time to do what it's supposed to do. Enjoy every step of the process. Don't compare your locks to others. Do not do that. That is a big no-no. Again, it might be hard, especially when you have inspiration of how you want your locks to look, but try really hard not to be like, okay, well, I want my hair to look like this person, I want it to look like this person, and then be upset when your hair is not to that stage. Just like everyone's hair is different, just like everyone's curls are different, same thing with your locks. Everyone's hair is not going to look the same. Everyone's locks is not going to look the same. If everybody's hair looked the same, that would be boring, and we're not boring over here. No. So don't feel like, oh, because my hair is not looking like so-and-so's, it's not cute. Like, do not do that. That's a big no-no. Your hair is going to look how you want it to look, and then depending on how you start your hair, whether you start with coils or instant locks or twist. I started with twist. If you've been following my channel, you would see that. And then I keep them frizzy by, when I retwist my hair, I don't palm roll the entire thing. Like, I will twist it like this, and then I'll palm roll the top, and then I leave it alone because I like that frizz right there. That's so cute. I love the frizz, and then I love to keep my ends curly. This end ain't that curly, but you kind of see it. And that's just the style that I like personally. So don't compare to others. Find what you want and go, you know, with that. Which brings me into my next do. Find your own style. Some people may like free-formed locks. Some people may like their locks to be really tamed, really together, clean all the time. You know, they want to keep their retwist all the time. They want to keep their retwist often, so they want to make sure they're together. And again, that's fine. Everyone is going to be into different things. Me personally, I do sometimes like the frizzy, and sometimes I do like to have a clean little, you know, retwist, you know. Makes me feel all done up. And I love giving scalp. So find your own style. It is that you want, and find what it is that you want your locks to look like, because this is your lock journey, not anyone else's. And move accordingly, you know. Don't use a lot of products, y'all. That's how you will get product buildup if you use a lot of products. Do not use a lot of products. I'm telling you, don't. Like, you will see product buildup in your hair. Just like I squeezed my locks by accident to see what that was, and it came out. No, it'll be so nasty. Don't do that. Especially right away, because like I said, once that stuff is in, it's going to be hard for it to come out. So you really want to be careful what you're putting in your hair. And that's why, number one, do not use creams. Do not put creams in your hair. Don't. That's a big no-no. Do not put creams in your hair. That is very bad for locks. That will get stuck in your hair and not come out, and then you will have lint and build up, and that's not a good look. That's not cute. That is not hot. That's why I literally only use rose water and oil. That's all. Rose water and oil, rose water and oil. I just started putting grease in my hair, but that grease isn't going to cause buildup like that. Especially if I'm not using it a lot, which I'm trying to only just use it like a couple times a week, just to do a little experiment with the Blue Magic. And I have a whole new bottle, and I wasn't trying to waste it like that. So yeah, do not put a lot of stuff in your hair, which is why some people are very strategic when it comes to what they use to lock their hair and what they use to retwist their hair, because you don't want a retwist gel that's going to cause buildup, because like I said, that's not a good look. And that's not hot. So, I mean, buildup does happen. Don't get me wrong, buildup does happen. So don't be ashamed. It's going to happen regardless. But you want to try to prevent it as much as possible. Okay, don't get a retwist often. You do not need a retwist often. You don't have to get a retwist at every month anniversary, if that makes sense. You don't. It is okay. It is okay to have frizzy hair. The whole point of locks to me is to be okay with, you know, the natural look that comes along with it. Like, you don't have to have your edges done. When your hair is locked, it is done. It's done. Your hair is done. So when I say don't listen to people, don't let nobody be like, oh, when you finna get your hair retwisted, like, none of your business. What if I never get my hair retwisted, honey? Like, don't let people tell you that your locks are not done, or you just look homeless, or look like you just got off the street just because you don't have a retwist. Do not let them talk you into that. Learn to feel confident without a retwist. It's a whole part of having locks. You do not have to have your hair done, your edges done, a fresh slick retwist in order for your hair to be done. So you don't have to get a retwist every month. And even if you do get it every month, or once a month, or every 6 weeks, y'all get what I'm trying to say. It doesn't have to be on the dot. Like, my lock anniversary, I reached 8 months, y'all. 8 months. is the 30th of August. And guess what? It's the 31st. Like, I'm not crying because I did it now. Like, and I only did it now because I wasn't going to have enough time to do it any other day. And this is technically my weekend, where my weekend starts. So, yeah, it's not a big deal if you wait a week or two past the original date that you got your hair done, that you started your lock journey. Do embrace the ugly stage. And we got to stop calling it ugly stage. Like, yes, it is a bit of a rough period, especially when your hair is short and you're getting used to, you know, your bare face, which that was my problem. I have a round face. So I am used to my fro sculpting my face and not showing every bit of cheek and face and skin. So when I got into my locks, I was like, oh my gosh, my face feels so naked. Like, and I did start with longer twists than, you know, a lot of people do, but I still felt naked. Like, I felt naked. I felt like a little boy. I feel like a little boy. I know for sure I told people I look like a little boy. So look at that new growth. So try to embrace it. I thought I was going to wear wigs and stuff like that. Surprisingly, I didn't. I have not worn a wig. Well, I worn it. Okay, that doesn't count. I worn it for like literally not even a full day. I haven't worn a wig. I haven't done a protective style over it. I've been just letting my hair be free and do what it does. And I honestly like that so much. So yeah, do whatever you want to do what you feel comfortable with, but do not let the quote unquote ugly stage take over you and take away your confidence. Don't do that. Don't let it do that. And last, do separate your locks. If you are going months between having a retwist, separate your locks, because you see this is why. There's something called married locks, and that means that your roots have decided to get married, which is cool. Not really, because it hurts to separate them and give scalp like you want to give scalp. So if you're going in between retwist and you know you have some spare time, just pull them. Like, it's not the end of the world. Just pull them apart, so they're not like just sitting there stuck. And so if someone else is retwisting your hair, it's not going to be such a hard time for them to pull them apart. And so you're not sitting in that chair longer than what you have to, because depending on how long your hair is, it could take a long time. It shouldn't though, but it could. Did I miss this, or is this, Lord, we're just gonna count this as one. I think that's all I have though. I think that's all I have, guys. I'm going to put the video back on. Cut the video back on so you guys can see the finished product with this new styling gel. But I just don't want you guys to be staring at the camera or at the video and nothing's going on besides me just retwisting my hair. I already have a couple other videos like that. So to spare you, like I said, I'm just going to cut the video now, and then I will be back when I am almost done so you guys can see the progress. Okay, y'all, I'm finally done. I was watching a show with my sisters, but do you see this? It's giving scalp. It's giving everything that it needs to give. I definitely recommend that product. That product was definitely a 20 out of 20. Like, look at this. Look at this. So I'm gonna put on my blow dryer and blow dry my hair for I don't like this over here. Did I really put 3 over here? That's weird. And blow dry my hair for at least 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna style my hair. But I think I'm just gonna make a separate video for that. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a separate video for that. But make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I hope this was helpful for lock do's and don'ts, but bottom line, lock your hair.